Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Friday. We made it. Cheers. It's just a little water or whatever. I'm parched. So, King Shaq has graced us with an opinion on opening up to women on his podcast. I have some thoughts on it. Let's see.
Open up to a woman?
Yeah.
Never. No, never.
When's the last time you think you've opened up to a woman?
We don't.
Your whole life.
Bro, they gonna tell you can't.
Because you know why?
But it's a trap.
Because you know why?
I'm trapped like a motherfucker.
No, I'm going to tell you why. Because once you do, whenever something go down, they're going to throw it back in your face. That's why.
That's real.
That's why. So you can't ever.
That's why you crackers, your dad left.
Yeah.
The because your dad left joke. Ew, I hate that. When I saw this, the first thing I thought was, wow, that's so sad that he's come to think that way. That's a learned response. And that made me really sad to see that. The only people I know that have done that to me personally when I'm vulnerable and suddenly I'm the bad guy and now it's my fault and I feel like I have egg on my face for actually sharing my feelings are crazy narcissistic people and people who are jealous and are cheering for me in my face but secretly wishing for my downfall. Those are those people. And this is hard to say, but holding someone accountable also and responsible to themselves can also be, from some people's perspective, considered throwing it back in their faces, right? And I want to know what context he's coming from. Shaq's been married, and he has admitted himself in his book that he was not faithful, that he acted like a jackass, and it lost him on a woman he feels that really could have completed and complemented his life long term. They had, I think it was 4 or 5 kids. And since they divorced, he actually hasn't had much luck with finding love and keeping it, except for his fiance. I can't remember her name. I'll pop her photo right here. Gorgeous woman. Oh my God. But that engagement did not actually lead to a marriage. And here Shaq is again, and he's not single. He's dating this beautiful woman. Oh, look at that. There's my hubby. Hello, hubby. I'll put her name and her photo there. If you're in a relationship with someone, you should be able to share your vulnerabilities, your fears, your insecurities, and have those be received with love and reflected back to you in ways that can help you overcome them. My personal opinion. People who do that, who will take your vulnerability and throw it back at you, especially in the heat of the moment in an argument, for example, those aren't your people. Run. Run. Those are not your people. They need some therapy. What's that saying? Hurt people hurt people. Yes, it's a cliche, but it's also true. I'm trying to think of a time where I've ever done that, because I'm no perfect person. I've been married for a minute, and of course there have been moments where there still are. There still are moments when where it feels like I'm just going through it in my marriage. But one thing that we've really worked on doing is not using general blanket terms like, oh, you always do this. Things like that, you know. You do this because you were raised by a single mom. God, I would die. I would actually just die. I'd say it, and then I'd probably see the look on his face and think to myself, ooh, that was so wrong on so many levels. He literally would not be the strong man I know him as today if it weren't for that circumstance. And now I'm going to try and use it to bring him down. It's not a good look. And it's not even part of the argument of what we're talking about. I wonder what kind of conversation that sparked when the podcast cameras went off with his current girlfriend, if they did at all. Maybe she just knows that that's the way he is, and she's fine with it. I think that would be a little strange for me to have my man be emotionally disconnected. I just want to share that with you guys. It's gaining a lot of traction and creating a lot of interesting conversations as to how we navigate our relationships and the shit that we all bring to them and how we put those on the table in the hopes that will still be received wholly. Have a wonderful Friday. This has been Shady, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.